Good break, but I think she's gonna run out.
That's way more complicated math than
I want to disagree on a point you made yesterday.
About lunch being essential before starting a debate?
No, that tournament performances should be second to regular season evaluation.
No, that makes sense. Our season is much longer and represents more of the contribution we expect our young players to make.
I don't doubt the weekly grind, but I also think the players have...
And Craig, now that we have a new season underway, what's most important for these teams to remember right now?
That it's a long season, Kevin.
Higgins checked in for the Mavericks. Russell comes in for Kyrie Irving. Durant's checked in for the Thunder. Will MP has made it a point to become the best player in his conference, and he's let everyone know about it too. He wants in that game badly.
All-star games in this league are special, and you can't fault MP for wanting to pursue being the unanimous best player in his conference. The story to watch here, I think, is how this changes the defensive approach against him. We might be seeing some elevated intensity with MP on the court. I'm excited to see how he fights to win in those matchups.
So for Oklahoma City right now, Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with MP. And it's Williams at the small forward spot. And let's check in with Allie. And she's got the latest for us on MP.
All eyes tonight are on the elite matchup at small forward. I spoke with MP about it, and he said it's a great test for both of us. Not as much individually, but more like which guy can lead his team to a win, who can get it done. He wants to let the scoreboard do the talking. Guys?
And thanks for the story. You know you have to like that attitude. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, after winning the title, OKC secured their future. Significant extensions this summer for Chet Holmgren, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and both of their Jalen Williamses. The Thunder are building something for the long haul, guys.
A young, exciting team. Okay, thank you, Shams. Takes the 3. A rebound by Washington. Mavericks trail by 16. And Marshall kicks to Russell. Trying to end the drought. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Durant. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Over Russell. Hits it from 20 feet away. The deep 2 from Durant. Durant's got 5.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks. SGA passes to Durant, and then Durant with the dunk.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder, controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We've got more in store for And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Oklahoma City?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And how about the work they've done inside, just owning the paint so far?
Davis is out there with Washington. Then there's Hardy. Then there's Daniel Gafford. And it's Marshall in at the 2-guard. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And it's Durant missing.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. His three-pointer's off the mark. The Thunder leading by 20. Holmgren the screen. MP passes to Holmgren. Wiggins kicks to Caruso. For 3, Durant. Another miss by MP.
Yeah, they're winning despite his offensive performance. He just hasn't been sharp from the field.
And Tim, you think about rim-running centers. Daniel Gafford typifies that type of player.
Yeah, Kevin, he's a great finisher. He knows when to dive at the rim. And what you like with Gafford is that he's willing to meet you there defensively as well.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Hardy. The Thunder also changing it up. Jalen Williams comes in for Aaron Wiggins. And it's Dort in for Wallace. Here's MP. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Irving with a clean look. The shot's good. Marshall making the play. Irving's got 10 points.
And Irving showing you his versatility. You can play him on or off the ball.
MP finds a gap. Here's Williams. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. 5 points in the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
High post, Davis. Durant's there. 4 on the shot clock. From 13, the Thunder pull it in. They led the game at 1 point by 20. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
The crowd noise can make it hard to execute your offense on the road, but they did a great job playing their game.
Irving sets a screen for Marshall. Davis up top. Launches a three. Marshall can't hit.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
MP inside. He's covered by Irving, and they pick up 2.
Well, he's given himself a chance. 6 shots he's gotten up this quarter, but only able to convert on 1 of them.
You know, so much turmoil for the Mavericks last season, GA. Despite that, they were a win away from making the playoffs.
Yeah, they battled valiantly. But to go from the 2024 NBA Finals to the lottery, obviously disappointing. They're looking to make amends this season.
A different look for Dallas. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Flag comes in for Davis. And it's Thompson in for Marshall. Then for the Thunder, Williams, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren. NSGA's subbed in for Alex Caruso. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, Irving kicks to Thompson. Back to Lively. Dallas moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. Pass the flag. Now Washington. And the 3 ball is good. Washington's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. SGA passes to Williams. Here's Durant. Durant with another miss.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Irving looking over the floor. And finished off by Lively.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Outside Williams. Stolen by Washington. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And a wide open look for flag. Thompson outside, lets the 3 fly, poked away, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Lively. And so it's Oklahoma City holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll return shortly.
Greetings, taking a look here at Dallas. They've played below average basketball coming out the gates. They were hoping for more. They were talking a good game.
And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And that'll do it for half.
And after a very... He's checked in for Dallas. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. MP's checked in for Dort. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Hey, Tim, if you could start a franchise with one player not named Wembanyama... Who would you select?
I think I'd go with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander right now. When you look at his age, combined with the fact that I believe he is the single toughest individual cover in the NBA, he can just collapse defenses at will.
That is so well said. Would you pick a position or the player? How would you discern between those two thoughts?
I think the key for me is I want to take a guy who's going to make the decisions for me with the basketball in his hands. When you have a ball-dominant league with stars controlling the action, I want that one guy who I know I can pencil in high-level production every night.
So the Thunder 5 right now. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. MP out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Williams at the small forward.
Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
Hartenstein can't get it to go.
He was bothered just enough to miss that shot. That's good work by the defense.
Tim, I know you love that little push shot that Isaiah Hartenstein possesses in the lane. It really is beautiful, isn't it?
I refer to it as releasing the doves. It's a beautiful thing to watch. I think it's a shot more bigs should try to master because you don't have to get all the way to the rim.
Releasing the doves. And the timing, too, right? I mean, it's got to kind of come in the flow of the kid's movement when he's taking that shot.
Absolutely. He understands how to find those pockets where that shot is available.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks a lot, guys. Jalen Williams is all-purpose. Thunder coach Mark Daignault said, "You really can't find a weakness in his game. His greatness is the cumulative effect of all the things that he does. Basketball is a complex game. You can't be good at just one thing and be a great player, but he is good at everything." Back to you.
All purpose. Thank you, Allie. It's stolen by Davis. Russell against Holmgren. Bounce pass, Washington. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Gafford.
That's great use of the bounce pass in that situation to make sure the ball got there.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They've been playing. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, he made it look simple, but that's not always easy to execute.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. D'Angelo Russell out there with Najee Marshall. Then there's Washington. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Gafford in at the 5 spot.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Caruso with the ball. Outside Durant. Outside, Dort from downtown. Rebounded by Gafford.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
And it's Davis with the jam.
Over the years, we've seen a lot of this from Davis, playing above the rim.
Williams kicks to MP. Oklahoma City moving it around. Williams sets a screen for MP. No good from outside.
And they're winning this game despite his difficulties at the offensive end.
Outside, Davis. Over MP. Yep, it goes, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Davis.
Well, he made that look easy. Nice touch on the mid-range there from AD.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
He is just trying to make an impact by disrupting their rhythm.
Irving's checked in for the Mavericks. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Hartenstein's checked in.
KD trying to make a comeback. They trying to make a comeback on going bad. Oh, this Hall of Fame should be like real life.
And that's his second three-pointer tonight.
And here's Irving.
Mm-hmm.
Outside Davis. Shot clock at 6. And he hits from
It's like some real life shit when you play on this motherfucker. Niggas be scoring like they real life players. Like, nigga, you the AI.
Now MP.
Play that shit one time against the against somebody that go crazy. LeBron, Curry, KD, and them go against their ass on Hall of Fame. Especially Giannis, man. You, huh? That nigga get bucket too.
In order to cut into a lead the way that they have.
So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one.
Earlier today, your coach said the champions. I was inspired by what we need. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dom, thanks. And
I won some tournaments with the Lakers using Bronny. I put him as backup point guard. I was using him last year before we got Luka. I was to have Bronny and then Austin Reeves going crazy.